Hey YouTube, my name is Heather and I love anti-MLM content here on YouTube. Today I'm really excited for us to watch a video from a Beachbody coach telling us how to work our business in just 90 minutes a day. I'm really excited to watch this video, and as always, let me know what you think down below.
Well, hey guys. All right. Today has been the busiest day of life, and I have about 45 minutes before I gotta leave the house again to go pick up Bryce from baseball, and Landon has been homesick with the croup. So it's been crazy, and Matt's not home tonight. And so I want to hop on here, friends. Hello, hello, hi, Laura.
So they always preach about time freedom in multi-level marketing companies. And I know, say in my current job now, if I had kids and they were sick, I could take a sick day myself, still get paid, and just stay home and take care of my sick child all day and not have to work. And MLM coaches, distributors, sorry, will say, I'm so blessed that I don't have to call in sick and miss being paid just to take care of my family. But they forget that if you're lucky enough to have a salaried position, you're not going to miss out on pay. You're going to get paid either way. Even if you have an hourly wage, chances are you have some sick time that you can take in order to take care of sick kids. What do you think?
Story. I wanted to go live and I wanted to talk about something that I actually talked about in my personally sponsored coach page. So I have a team page for all of the coaches in my downline. And yes,
Is it your personally sponsored coach page or your downline page? Because those are two different things.
yesterday I went in there and I talked about if I only had an hour and a half to build my business a day, is it actually possible? Like, what would I focus on if I had a very short period of time to build my business? Because one of the biggest questions that I get is, can I actually build my business if I don't have a lot of time? And so I made a little sheet and I'm going to walk you guys through it too, because just raise your hand, drop me a comment if you are like, I just can't make it work, or I'm working full time right now and I've got kids and I've got a family, but I really am curious about the coaching opportunity, but I don't know if I actually have enough time to get it all in. So if
That's one of the biggest objections that these coaches hear. Yeah, as you just said, people who are interested in becoming a coach, but they say, I don't have time. And they say, they'll often say, take an inventory of how you spend your time. And then chances are you have at least an hour a day where you're wasting time, where you're not being productive, and where you can just work on your business instead. So that could be like waiting in the pickup line to get your kids from school. That could be your lunch break. That could be the hour of Netflix time that you have every day after work just to unwind. That could be instead of reading a book in bed before you go to sleep, you're on your phone and you're answering messages and talking to prospects. Then I feel like it comes to the fact that people who are already working full time and, as she said, have lots and lots of kids, they literally have zero leisure time. Their leisure time is so restricted that every single minute of it has to be spent working your business, or else you're not committed and you're not going to find financial success. What do you think? I know that's not what she's saying here, what she's going to say in this video, but it's just a huge trend among Beachbody coaches.
If that is you, if you're either a coach right now or you are thinking about it, or maybe you're thinking about starting another network marketing business, good, I see some hands, then this is a really, really good live video for you guys to take a look at, right? So number one, today was one of those days where I did not have a lot of time. And from the minute my feet hit the floor today, I had 10 million things that I actually needed to accomplish. And so, when my kids were little, this was another thing. I had just these tiny short pockets and windows that I could build my business. And I had to learn to just be very disciplined to make sure I was focusing on the right business building activities. And so if I had an hour and a half a day to build my business, this is what it would look like. So things that don't go in my business building time. I don't do personal development during that hour and a half. I don't do a workout. I don't do trainings online.
Why wouldn't that go into your business building time if you only have 90 minutes a day? Because it's literally in your tracker, which is a list of things that you tell people they have to do in order to find financial success. So I don't understand why you wouldn't have training, why you wouldn't have a workout, because that's part of your business. But of course, it's not going to putting your workout on Instagram is not automatically going to lead to more money and more prospects and recruiting. So I understand, but I don't think it makes sense.
I don't scroll the news feed. It's like I am super intentional with my time. So I have a calendar and I always work from my calendar at all points in the day. And so basically I'm like, okay, if I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, right, from the time I wake up in the morning, this is sort of what my day looks like. So I wake up.
I know a lot of people can get up at 5. They are able to do so. I don't think I'm one of those people. Seems like in Beachbody, part of the like prerequisite is you have to wake up super, super early in order to get your workout in right away before your kids get up. And like, I understand in real life, people have to get up that early, but I feel like in Beachbody and most MLMs in general, there's like a status that gets attributed to you based on how early you wake up. Because if you wake up at 4 a.m., it means you're hustling and you're putting yourself first and you're getting your stuff done before your children wake up. What do you think?
And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to drink my Energize. I'm going to go down to the basement and I'm going to do my workout. My workout's done at about 5:30. And from 5:30, I come upstairs, I go right into my office. Or if you're the kind of person that like has to hide so your kids can't find you, then that's what you got to do. So for me,
and I thought that we could be present parents while working our business. And that's how you and other Beachbody coaches recruit people in, because they can be present parents, mothers, fathers, while also contributing financially to their families. So why do you have to hide to work on your Beachbody business? Why can't you work on your business while parenting?
Me, it would be from 5:30 and I give myself 20 minutes to upload my Insta stories of my morning workout. I make my morning post. Sometimes I even write it in the notes section of my phone the night before, and I give myself 20 minutes. And honestly, it's a discipline where I've actually had to set the timer on my phone to make sure that I am moving fast enough. If you need an egg timer, like a kitchen timer, do that too. Whatever's going to make you work against the clock. And I feel
I know some people can work under pressure like that. I'm not one of those people. I would feel stressed and anxious and I wouldn't actually get anything done. I think that sounds absolutely miserable. If I was in a job where I had to work under that much pressure, I probably wouldn't succeed and I would probably have to quit. What do you think?
I feel like I've learned to work against the clock because I never knew when my kids were going to wake up from naps. I never knew exactly how much time I had, and it's easy to get sort of sucked into doing things the slow way, right? So here's what I do. From 5:30 to 5:50, I would do my Instagram stories and I would make my post. Then from 5:50 to like 6:10, which is another 20 minutes, I'm going to go through and I'm going to do my connections. And when I say connections, it's like I'm looking for new people. I'm commenting, I'm following, that's what I'm doing. I'm actually going through and I'm connecting and commenting and replying on all my posts from the night before. Again, 20 minutes. That's all I'm leaving myself time for.
If you only have 20 minutes to do all of that, like it's not going to be sincere. You're going to be rushing. You're not actually going to have true conversations. And Beachbody coaches like to say, you have to care about the human that you're talking to. You have to understand their problems and offer them the right solution. Well, how are you supposed to do that when you're making your connections? You only have 20 minutes. I don't think you can do a proper job. If you've been in Beachbody and you were told to work your business in 90 minutes a day and you actually did it, what's your experience with this section? Did you find that 20 minutes for connections was not enough? Let me know.
And I'm going to be quick about it. It's not like I'm just like slowly going through and slowly commenting and slowly liking, but I am doing it with intention. I've got to get in, I've got to get out, and I've got to move on to the next activity because I need to get on with my day. All right. Then I've got another 20 minutes and that's going to be invites. And I've set myself up so that I always have people to invite to because I'm connecting every day and I'm adding new people every day and I'm liking and commenting on new people every single day. And I'm doing Instagram stories that are asking questions so that I've got people to interact with. So all the time, I'm constantly setting myself up for success. All right.
Isn't that interesting? When you think that inviting would be a greater portion of the 90 minutes, I understand that you need to produce content so you have someone to invite to, but I would think it'd be like half an hour because that's the most important part. When you can bring people into your downline, that's what's going to get you paid, not selling, not posting Instagram reels. So I guess like you have to do the connection part in order to have people to invite you, or you could literally just send cold messages, because that's the only way that you're going to actually message a decent number of people in only 20 minutes. Is you're going to have most likely a script that you're going to copy and paste, and they say, oh, well, copy and paste it, but make it your own. You can't make a copy and paste script your own. I said this before, but oftentimes people will forget to like change the name. So they'll message someone named Brittany and it'll say Susie, or it'll say like in the script, insert name here, and they'll forget to delete that and insert the name. And so on Reddit, you'll see that like some people get some funny messages from MLM distributors, probably because they're in such a rush. And if you're in Beachbody and you're in this woman's team, you only have 20 minutes to do all your inviting. So you have to be fast, and none of it's going to be sincere. None of it's going to be genuine. What do you think?
Right? So I do 20 minutes of inviting. Then I allow myself 10 minutes of follow-up. 40% of your sales, your turnover is going to happen in the follow-up. So
where is your source? Please cite.
I'm going to say 10 minutes. I'm going to look at my list. Who did I talk to yesterday? Who did I send links out to? Who's been asking me for more information? Who do I need to respond to? 10 minutes, as fast as I can type, I'm going to get that done.
I don't think she had this. I'll say I'm wrong if she says it later in the video, but I don't think she had make a list of the people you talk to in this. So if you're only working your business in 90 minutes a day, where are you supposed to do your tracking? Because that doesn't seem to be part of her 90 minutes. I'm not sure. I don't think it's possible to work your Beachbody business in only 90 minutes a day and actually find success and actually recruit people. This seems horrible. This seems stressful and frantic, and I would hate it, but I'm not sure. I've never tried to do it. So again, if you've been in Beachbody and you tried to work your business in 90 minutes a day, please let me know your experiences down below.
Then from there, let's say I'm going to take about 20 minutes. And then from there, I am going to answer my emails and my Facebook messages. I'm going to scan them for not my friends, not my like Beachbody buddies. Like I'm going to actually say who's a prospect, who's a current customer, who's a current team member, who needs more information. And I will put it in order of importance, and I will whip through my emails and my Facebook messages as fast as possible. If it's somebody else that I can come back to later, a friend, a random conversation, I will do that. But again, quick, set the timer, get through it as fast as possible.
Something to remember when we're listening to this is you can't do anything of any earlier task after you've moved on. So say in you do your connections and you message a bunch of people, and then you're in your follow-up and you're getting messages from people that you messaged during your invitation or your connection stage. You are not supposed to message them. You're supposed to leave it until after you've been through the whole process. And if you only have 90 minutes a day, you're probably going to message them the next day, I think, according to what she's saying.
Then I leave myself about 10 to 15 minutes to go through and do check-ins with my current clients and posts and things that I need to get done for the day. That's an hour and a half, and I'm done. I am done, I am out, and I'm on to the next. And so when that time is up, and sometimes it's like, and honestly, this is what happens when my kids, especially when they were little, I might have only gotten through half of that list. So then when I came back to the computer at 2:00 in the afternoon when they would take a nap, I would just pick up right where I left off. Okay, follow-ups, emails, Facebook messages, check-ins, done. And so then what I would do is
do you notice her check-ins with her customers are at the very end of the day? It's interesting because in my opinion, Beachbody coaches are taught to not really care about customers because you're going to get some commissions off of them, but unless they become a coach, they're not going to give you any financial gain, in my opinion.
Driving, as I was cleaning, I was listening to personal development. I was doing my lessons. I was, doing other things. And it was like, I was doing trainings at other parts in the day.
So she's saying that in other parts of her day, she was listening to personal development. So her personal development time is probably really disjointed and fragmented. And I think that's really contradictory advice according to the tracker, because it says at least 15 minutes. But then our friend who does the business activity tracker videos tells us that he told us that like he did it all the time. He listened to personal development all the time when he was at work. And I feel like if one of her coaches were to actually take that advice, if they could only work 90 minutes a day and they came to her saying, look, I'm not making any money. What do I do? Oh, well, and she might say, oh, well, how much personal development are you doing? Oh, like you said, I'm only listening to it when I'm cleaning. Like what you told me to do. Oh, well, that's why you're not finding success. You need to do more personal development. So I feel like that statement of doing your PD throughout your day is kind of contradictory to other coach trainings I've seen and other trainings we've seen on this channel. What do you think?
I'm not using my business building block to scroll the newsfeed. It was like, at the end of the day, if I get all my work done, then I'll scroll the newsfeed. Then I'll go check into random groups. Then I'll read what Sarah Joe is posting. But it's like, if you're trying to build a business, you got to stay focused on business building activities. It's about being disciplined to do those things in a timely manner.
Why isn't personal development in your workout a business building activity? Because people will say you can't be successful without personal development. So you're not technically recruiting people, but doing that personal development will help you recruit people, or at least that's what they say. So I think it's hugely contradictory that she just said PD is not a business building activity. And why in the world would your workout on social media being posted on Instagram not be a business building activity? Because they tell you people will see you work out, they think it looks so fun, and then they'll want to join you. So huge contradictions, in my opinion.
So I know that some of you are hopping onto your computers or logging into your phone and you're spending 20 minutes scrolling, watching stories, getting inspired, watching trainings, and you're not building your business. So I'm so glad this was helpful because I got such great feedback about this in my team page that I wanted to share it with you guys too, because I know it can make an impact for you guys as well. All right. So, and it's honestly, did I just list anything that was super glamorous? No, but it's the stuff that works. It's the stuff that builds your business. And if you have more than an hour and a half, then you can chunk out more time to do each of those things. But that's how you do it. And then projects and other things that I need to get done, like they happen when I get all those things done. Then I watch the trainings. Then I build other things that I want to do that are fun. But I keep it simple. I focus on the basics, and then I 10x it whenever I can. All right. Okay, my friends, I have a habit of doing this. Thanks for the reminder. Good. This is brilliant. I love your comments. So good. Awesome. I'm kind of scrolling through to see what you guys have said here. And let me see. People keep telling me you have to get this business early. No, that's crazy. Guys, it's not, and honestly, it's not about getting in early.
Yes, it is.
Personally am watching people that are signing up and just are blowing it out of the water and
Are they blowing it out of the water financially, or did they just get to diamond quickly? And we know diamonds don't really make much money.
Faster success because we have a proven system that teaches you how to build a business, right? We're like teaching you how to build a brand. When I started, there were no systems, there were no trainings. Like we figured it out on our own. And there is never going to be a shortage of people you can help in health and fitness.
So I've already talked about market saturation in MLM about 600 times, so I'm not going to go into huge detail. Market saturation, not just about in your specific industry, but MLM industry in general as well. In Beachbody, you only have a couple countries you operate in. You can only recruit people who are 18 years of age or older, who are not in another MLM, who are not anti-MLM because they know it's a scam. Your number of people that you can recruit is significantly smaller than just the whole population of the world, like they like to say. Also, yes, when she joined, there's probably not fancy training systems, but when she joined, there were less Beachbody coaches, therefore less competition, because unfortunately you're just recruiting your competition when you're in MLM, unless people knew about how much of a scam Beachbody is, in my opinion.
Every corner that you turn, somebody is struggling with nutrition, with fitness, with confidence, with discipline, with lifestyle changes. Like there is more people. So trust me, it is not something you have to get in early with.
That's a lie.
Okay. All right. Love it. So time management. If you need more time management, guys, go check out my YouTube channel. I've got lots of great stuff on time management, podcast episodes as well. This is my jam. Productivity with a minimal amount of time. I know you can be successful You can put your mind to it. You can make it happen. All right, guys, have a great night. Thanks so much for tuning in to
So you're not going to find success like her if you join now, unfortunately. You're not going to find, in my opinion, you're not going to find significant success in Beachbody only working your business in 90 minutes a day. They like to preach time freedom, but then when you're in, they tell you, of course, you're not finding success because you're barely working. You need to commit more. You need to sacrifice more. You need to not have any leisure time and devote every spare minute to your business. My opinion, this whole process of doing that much work in just 90 minutes sounds miserable to me. I would not be able to work against the clock like she just described. I can't work under that kind of pressure, which is why I'm in the job that I am. What do you think? Do you think you could work in that kind of tight time frame? If you've been in Beachbody, please tell me if you've worked your business in 90 minutes a day or like just a really small portion. How did it go? Did you find that you were able to like build a team in that way? Or did you feel like you needed to devote more time to building your business? Let me know. So that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.